Ahoy friends.
Ahoy everybody.
This is another episode of Diary of a Procrastinator.
And in this episode, we are going to challenge ourselves to do a water fast.
We're going to do it for 3 days.
So for those of you who don't know what a water fast is, it means you don't eat any food, you just drink water. Yeah, sounds intense.
And that's why we have these friends here.
So
we're in Vietnam.
Stocked up.
Oh my god. We're in Vietnam and I don't want to buy that many plastic water bottles.
The tap water is a bit suspect, so we got ourselves some water. We actually got 3 jugs. That's gonna be our best friend for the next few days. I originally wanted to try and do this water fast for longer than 3 days, but I realize I'm probably a little overzealous because I've never actually tried to do it, whereas Kristen has done it before, and she said it's difficult.
Oh, I didn't say it was easy. So we're doing it. We're going out with some friends. We're gonna have one last hurrah.
Yeah, I told myself before I do this, I'm just gonna go out guilt-free and just eat some food.
So currently, Joe and I are unemployed and we are being less productive.
Yeah, so the hope is that when we finish it, it's more just proving to ourselves that we can do it. I know for me, I have never gone that long without eating, so just the determination to actually finish it.
So,
ready to do it?
Let's see how we do.
But first, we dine. Heading downtown. In search of more food. We found a place.
Stefan said it's his favorite place in all of Ho Chi Minh.
I'm excited. The food keeps coming.
When you can't decide what flavor, you get all 3.
We are back from our evening of feasting.
Evening of fun ended with so much popcorn.
Yeah, we didn't actually go to the movies, we just went to the theater to buy popcorn. But I guess right now officially marks the start of the fast. We're off to bed. See you tomorrow for the check-in. Good morning. It is morning 1 of the water fast. I think we have what only can be described as a food hangover right now. So we're tired and bloated and all that stuff, which is kind of a crappy way to start the fast. Something I wanted to do actually this morning was weigh myself. Just curious to see what would happen to my body weight. I got a trusty scale here. 76.45 kilos. 53.85. This is about when I would usually eat breakfast, I would say. And I'm feeling it. My stomach's grumbling a little bit, preparing itself to eat, but it's not going to. So it's gonna be very disappointed. It is 1 o'clock, lunchtime.
Day 1's the easiest.
No lunch for us, just water. I'm not so hungry, are you?
No, I'm okay right now.
Yeah, I was hungry earlier.
I just want to see the doggy. We're smuggling the dog in.
How are you feeling, Miss?
I have a headache from all of the popcorn, and my stomach is mad that we ate so much yesterday. How are you feeling?
I think it's actually not so much that I'm hungry, but more like the urge to eat out of habit.
I told you day 1 is the easiest.
Yeah, tomorrow will be interesting, I think. Good morning.
Good morning, day 2. We overslept. We're like no alarm because we have no food, so.
I figured the longer that I slept, the less time I had to think about food. I feel a little bit low energy, but I'm not necessarily hungry.
I have an insanely bad headache on the right side, but not hungry.
Let's get some water. I think we're just gonna do a little bit of light stretching. Just try to get some blood flowing. Because Kristen's not feeling too well, I thought I would prepare her a nice snack. Here you go. Enjoy.
Ice cubes. Thanks.
It's a little hard to munch on the cubes, so I think we'll have water 3 ways. So you can, drink it, eat it in big cubes, or you could slush it. Kind of helping. So it's about 1 p.m. on day 2. Drank some cold water. I've been doing a bit of editing on the computer just to distract myself. And yeah, it's going pretty well. So Kristen's been struggling today with a really bad headache. It's getting late. It's almost 10 p.m. One more day tomorrow, so hopefully it goes okay.
Come here.
Day 3.
I woke up with a pretty bad headache. My mouth was super dry.
No.
My focus is a bit off. I was just tidying up a bit and I threw one of my memory cards in the garbage by accident. We are gonna take the dog to her little pet villa. That way it gives us a chance to walk around. We're ready to head out on the town.
It says the air quality is bad.
Down. Good girl.
Here, Mocha. Going to buy ourselves a few groceries just for when we break the fast and to have tomorrow. Being here is definitely not helping the hunger. Still alive. I just opened the shades to let enough light in for this check-in, and both of us are like, oh no. We're just gonna kind of chill out, wait it out, maybe watch a show.
I'm not hungry. I just would like food because mentally I know I haven't eaten.
We can do it. I don't know how people do this though for like a week or longer. All right, we're getting really close to the end. The end is near, darling.
I'm still not even hungry. But I'll take it.
We weighed ourselves at the beginning. We're not doing this for weight loss at all. I was just curious what would happen in 3 days. 73.35 kilograms. All right. 51.35 kilograms. That's quite a bit in 3 days. Cool beans. That's science, right? Science, science, science. So it's time for us to go out, pick up the pup, and get ourselves some food. So we found ourselves a fresh fruit juice place. Save it for later. So we'd gotten some salads from here a few days ago. So we're coming back to get a nice salad because you can kind of pick your own stuff. So we want to be careful of what we have.
Dylan Spooch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who we picked up. Join the party. The time has come. We thought it'd be a good idea actually to just have a bit of this fruit juice, see how that settles before we eat some of our salad.
Can I smell it?
Ginger, it smells super healthy.
We did it. We made it 3 days, and that's what matters.
Cheers to that.
It probably tastes better than if we drank it 3 days ago.
I definitely feel like this could be the drink you order normally and would be like, ooh, earthy. It's really good. Considering that it's all just healthy stuff in it. We'll wait maybe an hour or two and then we'll see how we feel for the salad. And I am ready to eat this salad. Here we go. Holy cow.
That's done.
Oh my goodness, we are alive. We made it. We're breathing. Are you still with me?
Barely hanging on. 3 days without food. So you might be wondering, why would we subject ourselves to this kind of torture? And I can tell you, it was not to lose weight. That was not the point of this. It wasn't a diet. It was about disciplining our mind, disciplining our bodies, and just a good old-fashioned cleanse.
Food never tastes so good until you're deprived of it for 3 days.
So there's many other health benefits to doing the water fast. There's all kinds of information on the internet. I won't get into the scientific aspect of it, but it's good for you. It will make you feel better.
I didn't battle as much with the hunger feeling because I had such intense headaches that I think just the pain of that is the only thing I really focused on, so I didn't have to worry about being hungry. But both of us were really, really low energy.
So if you have any worries about this, definitely don't just take our word for it. Maybe ask your doctor if it's a good idea for you. For me, through the challenge, it was okay, probably until the last day. Had no energy and my eyes were kind of dark. It was just, I looked a bit dead. I had times that I definitely was very hungry and times that I felt a bit sick.
It's such a good reset for your body to get back to eating natural foods and just kind of staying away from that junk food type of thing. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways that we've had is we've just tried to eat better since then.
So when we set out to do this challenge, it was a way for us to get out of our procrastination mindset. And I think since the water fast, that has really helped. We've stuck to doing our morning routines. As you guys might have seen in our previous video, maybe we'll link it somewhere in here. I feel like I have a lot more energy throughout the day. I don't know about you. And lastly, we would like to give you guys some tips.
So the biggest thing is to pick a schedule when and set a determined time frame. If you're working, I would highly recommend eating dinner on a Thursday night. And then your day one is Friday all day. So if you have to go to work, that day is the easiest for sure. And then have a weekend where you're pretty much clear. You don't need to go to any events. And then by Sunday, dinner time.
Dinner time, you can eat again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a weekend. If you have a chunk of 2 days off, the same rule would apply. That leads us to our next tip, which is a little bit of movement actually can help you. If you're feeling a bit nauseous or ill, just going for a light walk can help quite a bit.
Also, another tip is just riding out the wave. The hunger will come, and then if you just kind of acknowledge that it's going to be there, if you wait a bit, that wave goes away and it makes it easier. But if you keep focusing, I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry, you're going to keep feeding that feeling.
Another tip is to break yourself in. So what we mean by that is if you're worried about doing it, you say, I can't eat for 3 days, but you really want to try, just try doing it for 1 day. 24 hours, just do a quick fast, see how it goes, see how your body reacts to it.
Next tip, I would highly recommend avoiding tap water. Use some sort of filter system or anything distilled water that's going to be the best possible thing for your body.
Something that really helped me, especially on my second day, was to keep myself preoccupied. So I was working on the computer for most of the day, It just kept my mind off of food, off of eating. Maybe you could try reading a book.
Another tip, have someone you can check in with. If you have a partner in crime doing it with you, it does help for support. My first time I did it myself and was not happy when Joe was eating, especially when he made this like garlic burrito vegetable scent in the house, even though I was in the other room.
Good way to torture somebody.
And not to sound so cheesy or so cliche, but the biggest tip we can give you is set your mind to it.
You can do anything you set your mind to. People always say that, but seriously, we didn't die 3 days without food. People go longer than this without food. It's just about your mindset.
People always say to me, oh my gosh, I could never do it. How could you do it? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, yeah, obviously if you think that, you can't. So if you want to do it, put your mind to it and just show yourself you can. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my pain and maybe you'll try it for yourself.
So remember to subscribe, hit that little bell so that you'll get notifications, and we'll see you in our next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
We did it!
We survived 3